Hey there, welcome back to our channel. And if you're new here, a warm welcome to you too. Today, we're embarking on a journey into the mind of one of history's most influential figures. We'll be exploring the profound quote by Sigmund Freud: "The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind." But before we dive in, let's start with a fun question. If you could join Freud in unraveling the secrets of the human psyche or witness pivotal moments in history, which would you choose? Let us know in the comments as we delve into the intriguing life and ideas of Sigmund Freud. Sigmund Freud, born on May 6, 1856, in Freiburg, Austria, now Preba, Czech Republic, was destined to reshape the field of psychology. From his birthplace to his early education in Vienna, Freud's journey started in humble surroundings. Did you know that his birthplace is now a museum dedicated to his legacy? Freud's childhood experiences and formative years laid the foundation for his groundbreaking work. Raised in a family of modest means, he demonstrated exceptional academic prowess from an early age. His passion for science and literature was nurtured during his early education at the University of Vienna, where he would later become a prominent figure. Sigmund Freud and Joseph Breuer collaborated on a groundbreaking case study that marked the beginning of psychoanalysis. Their collaboration culminated in the publication of studies on hysteria, Studien über Hysterie, in 1895. This work introduced significant concepts and methods that laid the foundation for psychoanalytic theory. In their collaboration, Freud and Breuer focused on understanding and treating patients suffering from hysteria, a condition characterized by physical symptoms without apparent physiological causes. The key elements of their collaboration include the talking cure. One of the most significant contributions of their collaboration was the development of the talking cure. They observed that allowing patients to freely talk about their thoughts, memories, and emotions, often during a state of hypnosis, could lead to the release of repressed emotions and alleviate their symptoms. Catharsis. Freud and Breuer noted that as patients discussed their distressing experiences and emotions, they often experienced emotional catharsis. This release of emotions seemed to provide relief and improvement in their symptoms. This observation laid the groundwork for the psychoanalytic concept of catharsis, or the release of pent-up emotions through verbal expression. Unconscious mind. Through their collaboration, Freud and Breuer explored the role of the unconscious mind in influencing behavior and generating psychological symptoms. They believed that repressed memories and emotions from early experiences could manifest as physical symptoms and psychological distress. Dream analysis. While their collaborative work primarily focused on hysteria, it also contributed to the development of Freud's interest in dream analysis. They recognized that dreams often contain symbolic elements related to repressed emotions and experiences. This observation later became a cornerstone of Freud's psychoanalytic theories. Their collaboration eventually faced challenges and differences in approach, leading to a gradual separation between Freud and Breuer. However, the insights gained from their joint work laid the groundwork for Freud's subsequent development of psychoanalysis as an independent field of study. Overall, Freud and Breuer's collaboration marked a crucial turning point in the history of psychology, introducing the concepts of the unconscious mind, catharsis, and the therapeutic value of open conversation. Their work contributed significantly to the emergence of psychoanalysis as a groundbreaking approach to understanding human behavior and mental health. Freud's concept of dream symbolism opened a gateway to the mysteries of the human psyche. For instance, he interpreted dreams about falling as manifestations of repressed anxieties. His innovative ideas transformed dreams from mere nocturnal experiences into profound insights into our inner thoughts and emotions. Sigmund Freud's influence on future generations has been profound and far-reaching, extending beyond the realm of psychology to impact various fields such as literature, art, philosophy, and even popular culture. Here are some ways in which Freud's ideas have left a lasting imprint. Psychoanalysis and psychology. Freud's development of psychoanalysis as a method for understanding the unconscious mind and treating mental disorders has had a lasting impact on psychology. His theories about the structure of the mind, defense mechanisms, and stages of psychosexual development continue to be studied and debated by psychologists and psychotherapists. Freud's exploration of the unconscious mind and his emphasis on symbolism and hidden meanings have influenced literature and art. Writers like Franz Kafka and Virginia Woolf incorporated Freudian concepts into their works, creating narratives that delve into the complexities of human consciousness. Surrealist artists, such as Salvador Dali, were inspired by Freud's ideas about dreams and the subconscious, resulting in visually captivating and thought-provoking art. Freud's work contributed to the philosophical discussions about the nature of the self, the unconscious, and the complexities of human experience. Existentialist philosophers, such as Jean-Paul Sartre and Albert Camus, engaged with Freud's ideas about the unconscious motivations and anxieties that shape human behavior. Freud's theories have influenced literary criticism by offering tools to interpret the hidden meanings and symbolism within texts. Psychoanalytic criticism explores the psychological dimensions of characters and themes in literature, enhancing our understanding of the deeper layers of narrative. Freud's concepts, such as the Oedipus complex and Freudian slips, have become part of popular culture. These ideas often appear in movies, TV shows, and everyday conversations, reflecting their integration into the collective psyche. Freud's discussions on sexuality, repression, and the unconscious opened up conversations about topics that were previously considered taboo. His work contributed to broader discussions about human sexuality, identity, and societal norms. Freud's theories about child development have had an impact on educational practices and parenting approaches. His ideas about stages of development and the role of caregivers in shaping a child's psyche have influenced modern understanding of child psychology. Modern psychotherapy, while Freud's theories have evolved and been critiqued over time, they laid the groundwork for various forms of psychotherapy. Psychodynamic therapy and other therapy modalities still draw inspiration from Freud's emphasis on the unconscious mind, early experiences, and the therapeutic relationship. In essence, Freud's legacy is multifaceted, leaving a lasting imprint on various aspects of human thought and culture. His ideas continue to spark curiosity, debate, and exploration across disciplines, demonstrating the enduring relevance of his contributions to understanding the complexities of the human mind. Sigmund Freud received several prestigious awards and honors during his lifetime in recognition of his contributions to the field of psychology and psychoanalysis. Some of the notable awards and honors he received include: Freud was awarded the Goethe Prize in 1930 for his significant contributions to literature, psychology, and human understanding. This prize highlighted his interdisciplinary impact on various fields. Honorary doctorates: Freud received honorary doctorates from several universities, including the University of Clark, Harvard University, and the University of Vienna. These honors underscored his status as a leading intellectual figure of his time. Helmerich Award: Freud received the Helmerich Award in 1930 from the Royal Society of Medicine in London, acknowledging his groundbreaking contributions to the understanding of the human mind. Sigmund Freud was involved in several controversies throughout his career due to the revolutionary and often provocative nature of his ideas. Some of the notable controversies include Freud's theories about sexuality, such as the Oedipus complex and his emphasis on the role of sexual instincts in human behavior, were met with significant controversy. These ideas challenged prevailing societal norms and religious beliefs of the time. Particularly his assertion that religious beliefs could be understood as psychological mechanisms to cope with anxiety and uncertainty, generated controversy. This perspective was seen as undermining traditional religious faith. Freud's theories about women and female psychology were criticized for their perceived bias and patriarchal undertones. Some critics argued that his views on female development were reflective of the societal norms and biases of his era. Earlier in his career, Freud proposed the seduction theory, suggesting that his patients' psychological symptoms were caused by repressed memories of childhood sexual abuse. When he later revised his theory to emphasize the role of unconscious fantasies, this change was met with both confusion and criticism. Freud's relationship with colleagues and contemporaries, such as Carl Jung, Alfred Adler, and Wilhelm Reich, was marked by conflicts and differences in theoretical perspectives. These disagreements sometimes escalated into controversies within the psychoanalytic community. Freud's psychoanalytic theories were criticized for their lack of empirical evidence and testability, leading to debates about the scientific validity of his ideas. Some critics argued that his theories were more philosophical or speculative than scientific. Freud's writings have been scrutinized for potential biases and misogynistic attitudes, particularly in his earlier works. Critics have argued that his theories reinforced gender stereotypes and limited understanding of female experiences. Despite the controversies, Freud's work had a lasting impact on psychology, and many of his ideas continue to be studied and debated to this day. While some aspects of his theories have evolved and adapted over time, his contributions laid the foundation for modern psychology and psychotherapy. Sigmund Freud had a profound and lasting impression on numerous individuals, both within the field of psychology and in various other disciplines. Many of his students, followers, and colleagues were influenced by his ideas and went on to further develop and expand upon his theories. Here are a few notable individuals who were impacted by Freud's work and left their own marks. Melanie Klein, a psychoanalyst known for her work with children. Melanie Klein built upon Freud's theories of early childhood development. She introduced innovative concepts such as the play technique and object relations theory, which expanded the understanding of the inner world of children. Sigmund Freud's daughter, Anna Freud, followed in her father's footsteps and became a renowned psychoanalyst herself. She focused on child psychology, ego psychology, and defense mechanisms. Her work led to advancements in understanding the psychology of children and adolescents. Salvador Dali, the surrealist artist, was inspired by Freud's theories of dreams and the unconscious. Dali's paintings often contained dreamlike, symbolic elements influenced by Freudian concepts. His art visually depicted the realms of the mind Freud explored. In his later life, Sigmund Freud faced significant personal and professional challenges while continuing to make substantial contributions to the field of psychology. Here are some key events and aspects of his later life. Exile from Austria. With the rise of Nazi power in Germany, Freud, who was of Jewish descent, faced increasing persecution. In 1938, he and his family were forced to flee Austria to escape the threat posed by the Nazi regime. They settled in London, where Freud spent the remainder of his life. Health issues. During his later years, Freud battled numerous health issues, including oral cancer. Despite his health struggles, he remained dedicated to his work and continued to write and correspond with colleagues and students. Sigmund Freud passed away on September 23, 1939, at the age of 83. His death occurred just a few weeks after the outbreak of World War II. Despite his passing, his influence continued to grow, and his ideas became foundational to modern psychology, shaping psychoanalysis and influencing various fields. Even in his later years, Freud continued to produce important works. His final book, Moses and Monotheism, was published posthumously in 1939. In this work, he explored the historical origins of monotheistic religions and their relationship to the psyche. Freud's contributions to psychology and psychoanalysis endured after his death. His theories on the unconscious mind, dream analysis, defense mechanisms, and psychosexual development continued to influence the study of human behavior, therapy, and understanding the mind. Posthumous recognition. In the decades following his death, Freud's work gained increasing recognition and respect. The establishment of psychoanalytic institutes and organizations worldwide further solidified his legacy. While Freud's ideas had a lasting impact, they also faced criticism and evolved over time. Psychoanalytic theory underwent revisions and developments by subsequent generations of psychoanalysts. Freud's former home in London was converted into the Freud Museum, which opened to the public in 1986. The museum preserves Freud's personal belongings, library, and study, providing insight into his life and work. Sigmund Freud's later life was marked by adversity, but his determination to continue his work and his enduring contributions to psychology ensured that his legacy would continue to shape the understanding of the human mind and behavior for generations to come. And now, the moment we've been waiting for: would you rather unravel the depths of Freud's mind or journey through time? As we've seen, both choices offer a unique perspective on the profound impact Freud had on our understanding of the human psyche. We've embarked on a journey through the enigmatic world of dream interpretation, alongside the life and legacy of Sigmund Freud. Remember, the interpretation of dreams is not just a royal road, it's a voyage of self-discovery, a path Freud illuminated for generations to come. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening expedition. If you found this journey as fascinating as we did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more thought-provoking content, and share with fellow explorers. Your comments fuel our curiosity, so leave your thoughts below. Until our next exploration, keep dreaming and keep expanding your horizons.